My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and I should have really put out an extended today, but I'm all extended out from the astrological sign. But for next week, we go back to at least or 3 extendeds a week. Okay. All right. So today we go back to our viewer submitted question list. I've not picked one from there for quite a long time. So today we're asking, what did they think about love then, and then meaning when they met you, and what are they thinking about love now? What are their views, their thoughts, their feelings, how they feel? What was love? Was love some kind of transactional relationship? What was it for them? We're about to find out. Let me go into the tarot first. Spirit, you know the people who are going to see this video. What did their person think about love when they first met? Was this person open to love? What did they think about this whole concept of love? What was love to them? And we got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So listen, whatever your person told you, they weren't looking for anything serious. I'm sorry to break it to you. They weren't looking for anything serious because this person didn't even know who the hell they were. They were unawakened. They were unenlightened. I think this person was just wearing a mask, and they were totally closed off to love. They had turned their back on love a long time ago. I can tell the whole story from the bottom of the deck, and perhaps I should. And this has to do something, I should tell it from the bottom of the deck. Let's do this because we're getting the plain old message already, right? And this has something to do with a poor self-image, right? It's something to do with low self-esteem and self-confidence, and they had no faith and trust in the universe. They had no faith and trust in themselves. There was something dysfunctional that happened in their childhood that made them not step into their power and not believe in spirit. Okay, not believe in spirit. And then we have this Justice card. So I think this is a turning point. So let's deconstruct the cards that we got, but basically that's the story. Whatever this person told you, oh, they're looking for love and they're ready to settle down, fuckery. It was a lie. It was a lie just to get what they wanted. So I told the story from this way, but telling the story from this way is the right way because we have to start at the beginning. And the beginning, I should tell the story from this way. I should tell the story this way. This is a story. The story goes like this. We have to go back, back in time. And we have to go back to this person's childhood, right? The Fool is a child, okay? So in this person's childhood, things were very explosive because you see the volcano in the back here. They might have had an explosive or irrational parent, or a parent that was emotionally unbalanced. Whatever happened in the home, it was incredibly volatile, okay? Maybe it could be just one parent, or it could be the two bloody parents, right? Something was incredibly volatile, and this person never felt safe. All right? Okay, let me tell the bear story, and then we can go and deconstruct with the cards, right? So this person never felt safe. There was some kind of something dysfunctional in their childhood, and they learned from that experience not to stand in their power and to people please. People please. They never felt confident because remember, the King of Wands upright, he is a go-getter. He's a strategist. He is so confident. He's outgoing. He's an extrovert. So all these things your person is not. As outgoing as it may have appeared to you, know that's that person's mask. Okay? Underneath this is a child who has never been allowed. I'm hearing allowed to stand on their own, to be their authentic self, or to stand in their power. There's a child who's felt trapped and they've never felt free to be themselves. Whatever happened in this home really eroded this person's self-esteem, their self-confidence, and their self-image. And that's when they started building up that ego, that thing that they presented to you. But they were never receptive to love. Their cup of love was always closed. It was always closed off. They turned their back on love long time, since childhood. Long time, right? And with that love being shut off and their heart closed off, so too they closed off their intuition. right? So there's no kind of introspection, going deep within and learning who they are and what's their higher purpose and all that shit. No, there wasn't anything like that because this person was unstable from beginning. And in fact, what this person learned in childhood is that what can give you stability is the material world. So they might have had some kind of fixation with the material world where they're hoarding shit. And not just hoarding material things, but start hoarding people, right? So that they can feel safe. So if they lose anything, they always have backup. Okay? There's never enough. So there's never enough people in their life. There's never enough money, never enough sex, never enough drugs. You know the whole scene. So let's just pull a couple cards on these, but this is the story, guys. Your person was not interested in love. I know that's going to be triggering for you, but you know what? This is the truth. And sometimes we have to face the truth in order to bring balance back to ourselves and back to our lives. This is not to say this person's still like that. We're going to get into that. But I'm telling you, despite what this person might have told you in the beginning, that they were looking for love, they were not. They did not believe in love and something that happened in their childhood. So let's start in their childhood and we'll work our way, okay? All right, so you see this person was never allowed to stand in their power. In fact, they felt very powerless as a child. So we're talking about there could have been abuse in the household, or maybe just very domineering or dominating parents that never allowed the child to be and to grow and to really listen to their intuition. They could have had family secrets here too that nobody has ever spoken about. Oh, too much chills, right? Oh. Yeah, your person was never happy. They was never happy. There was something going on in the home that never allowed for your person to be happy. We have the Three of Cups in reverse, okay? But there's some kind of family secret here. So I don't know intuitively if you've already picked up on that family secret, but there's a family secret here that nobody's spoken about. So with this family secret that nobody's ever spoken about, with this volatile parent, this unstable childhood, this person couldn't stand in their power, right? They couldn't stand in their power, right? This is who they're supposed to be. This King of Wands reverse, but this is who they turned out to be. The king, sorry, this is what it's supposed to be, the King of Wands upright, and this is how they turned out to be the King of Wands reverse. Now, the King of Wands reverse is also a philanderer. Okay, remember I told you they're hoarding not just money, they're hoarding people. So that's why you get that little philandering thing that's going on there, because that's a man or woman that's not standing in their power. They're giving their power away to other people, their sexual power, their sexual energy, right? So I think this person, the action that they took to start to feel powerful was being this philanderer, right? This hoarder, look at it. Look at the hoarder here, right? The King of Pentacles in reverse, that's a karmic energy. So these are the actions that your person took in order to feel powerful, like the magician, the manipulator, right? So their pathological line and all of that, that's all part of their power because they have the information, they have the knowledge, and they're feeling more intelligent than you. That's how they want to feel. More intelligent, they're way ahead of you, step ahead of you, right? Lying to you, manipulating, right? So we have them 9 of Wands. So never stepped into their power, feeling powerless because of their wounding and the things that they never healed, right? So this wound continued and continued until eventually they submitted to transformation. But we're not getting there just yet, okay? We're still there with the full story, right? So this person, poor self-image, no self-confidence. Oh, and they're walking away from that, but we're getting to that story. We're getting to that story. So Spirit's already telling us where this person is at right now. So know that your person has undergone a transformation and they're walking away from things that no longer serve them. But the other thing that I'm getting with this first story card, Spirit, just give me the first story. The first story is that this person felt abandoned by the people around them, right? They felt absolutely heartbroken. I don't know if it's a mother energy that abandoned them, because we do have this Queen of Cups reverse here, but they did not feel nurtured. And because they didn't feel nurtured, they couldn't nurture anyone. Yeah, look at it here. Okay, so Spirit's telling us the front story, but they've said goodbye to this, by the way. But know that this person, they never felt nurtured. And that's why they might have had a lot of addictions, codependencies, and all of that, so that it could feel good, it could feel high. But know that they are walking away from that right now, okay? And then we have the Hermit. Front story of Spirit. Front story. Yeah, so they were never allowed to speak their truth. And they were never allowed, or they felt like They never felt safe enough, sorry, to express their truth and express their emotions because they didn't know who they were anyway. So they were completely closed off, right? So they're here with the Ace of Pentacles here, right? Hermit in reverse, unstable because they're not seeking enlightenment. They're just deep in their ego, totally emotionally off balance and off kilter. All right, so that's front story, guys. How they feeling about love now? Apparently there's been a transformation because Spirit couldn't wait to tell us that story. Okay, so let's see how they're feeling about love now. So apparently there was some kind of karma. So this is the turning point that Spirit wanted us to know about. There was some kind of karma, and then this made your person reborn. Okay, so let's find out about this rebirth. I love it when I start getting into you guys' questions again. They're always so interesting. All right, so we had the front story now. What does your person think about love now? Oh gosh, what's this? The Emperor in reverse. Spirit, that was not the story you were telling me. Anyway, Emperor in reverse, and that's an Aries or Taurus. We have Temperance, a Sagittarian, and it's upright. That's beautiful. We have the Nine of Cups now. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the Moon. Interesting. We have the Lovers. We have the Chariot. And we have the World. I'm reading it like this now. All right. So on the surface, what am I getting? On the surface, I'm getting that your person may not be taking action. You may see your person not taking action right now. And you may think that your person's still giving their power over to someone else. But know that what your person's really doing, I'm hearing the word recalibrating. Thank you. Interesting word. They're recalibrating, they're getting back into balance. And there's a lot of things that they've had to turn their back on in order to get back into balance. Your person is only now learning to love themselves. And the way that they've started to do that, they've started to reparent themselves. That's how they're learning to love themselves now, right? So they're stepping into this Nine of Cups energy, right? Where they're stepping into their self-love. They've been doing a lot of shadow work. And this stepping into self-love is also opening them up to spirit and their own intuition. So whereas they had other people control them before, they were giving their people away to their power away to other people because they didn't trust their intuition, they didn't trust themselves to make decisions for themselves. Now they're following the moon. Now they're allowing their intuition to guide them because they're opening their heart. They're in love. They're in love. And because they're opening their heart, they're in love, this intuition can now come in. So they're starting to trust their intuition again, just as they are trusting that they are on the right path. And apparently they are on this right path with you, with spirit guiding you guys. Look at the couple here. So spirit is saying that this connection that you have with this person, it ain't over. We have the World here. It's not over. It's not over. So let's pull a couple cards, but definitely your person's going through a transformation. Why is the Emperor in reverse? That's what I want to know. If this person's really balancing themselves, they're in love, they're ready to move forward, why is the Emperor in reverse? And also I want to see if there's another message here with the World in reverse, whether this person's still in a karmic cycle, okay? So let's see the Emperor in reverse, because the others are pretty plain. Yeah, the Emperor's in reverse because they're still dealing with a distorted feminine. That's what. Now, this distorted feminine, it could be a karmic partner. Or I'm really picking up there's some kind of mother wound that's still there. Let's pull another card. Okay. So this person is ending some kind of self-sabotage that's related to a karmic and a mother wound. They're not taking action just yet. I don't think they're speaking up or moving just yet. They are balancing themselves off. They're working on themselves. So I think they're quiet. They're not saying much. They're not saying much. And maybe this is why we have this world in reverse. Because the last action for this person to take is for them to speak up and let the people know, especially if karmic energies around them know, whether it's a mother, family, or an intimate partner, let that karmic know that they're not happy and that they want to be single. All right, so your person isn't taking action just yet. For some of you, they're recalibrating, learning about self-love, now logging on to their intuition. All they know that they're in love and they want to move from where they're at. But there's still a karmic cycle in play. And this is meant to push your person completely into the why am I saying 10 of Pentacles? Maybe that. The 9 of Pentacles energy, which is about being self-sufficient, loving yourself, and most importantly, being single. Okay? Alrighty, so your person has undergone a transformation. They are believing in love. Right? You've cracked open this person's heart. So what are their intentions towards you? They're not making any moves towards you yet, but what are their intentions? Let's get 4 cards. Wow, of course a card must fall on the ground. And of course it must disappear mid-reading. Hold on, guys. Ooh, adjudication. What's that about? That's like the Justice card, though. I'm going to pull cards on that. We have House. Great Fortune. And Wealthy Man. And Wealthy Man is 13, and 13 is about transformation because that's the Death card. So this person's intention, they want to build themselves up. And for them, building themselves up means building themselves up financially. And they want to be wealthy because this person has put you on a pedestal, okay? They've put you on a pedestal and they see themselves having this stability with you. You guys being in some kind of committed relationship, could even be in a traditional relationship, and living together. They see stability with you with this House card here. And they see happiness because there's a lot of lights on in the house, right? But this adjudication card, let's see what it means with regard to you. Or it could be with regard to the third party because there's a card number 3. Yeah, okay. So their intentions towards you, they're going to go through some kind of breakup or some kind of divorce so that they can get single, so that they can come towards you correctly. That's what I'm getting from that. All right, so... Oops. All right, so know that this person's going to have a tower moment. Let's get a card from my Divine Timing deck. And then we're going to clarify and see what the times relate to. All right, so we have a card about midsummer. And we've been getting like summer, June to September timings, haven't we? All right, so we have midsummer. And we also have 3 weeks. All right, so I also like to pull 2 cards. And then we clarify to see exactly what's happening within those time frames. So let's do the 3 weeks because that's closest. Spirit, what's going to happen in 3 weeks? Okay, so this person's finally, they're going to have a full awakening. So some of them were mid-awakening before. But right at 3 weeks' time, they're going to have this complete awakening here. Is that the next full moon? Guys, check it out. I think that's the next full moon, isn't it? Because the next full moon is on the 7th of May, I think. Guys, check it out and put it in the comments below. But they're going to have that complete transformation and awakening where they're seeing things completely clear. And you can expect some kind of communication or apology from this person. Some kind of small offer. I think this person wants to be vulnerable and stop being guarded. And it looks like there's going to be a tower moment for this person and for you guys in 3 weeks' time. So it's some kind of tower moment that's going to push this awakening here. And what's going to happen midsummer? Midsummer, okay, they're telling us something about a gold digging karmic. because remember, in my readings, all reverse court cards are karmic energies. And this one, this is the gold digger. Okay, what exactly want to tell us about the gold digger? All right, so death to that. Death to that. That is done. It is over. Okay, so look for big changes midsummer, guys. All right, and what is the advice for spirit for you? So it looks like that karmic, that's done. That's done midsummer. What's the advice for you? What's the advice for viewer spirit? All right. The advice is yin, and yin is all about being receptive, right? So let's read. You're number 2, so I don't think you're taking action. You're just relaxing and receiving from the universe. All right, let's see. Yin, relationship message. Let others take the lead right now. I told you guys that. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. So you're moving into surrender whilst this person moves into transformation. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. You will be pleasantly surprised. So when this person comes back in, because they're coming back in, allow their actions to speak to you. And you are going to be pleasantly surprised. But you don't have to do one beep right now. Okay? You just need to chill out, focus on your self-care, focus on your healing, because you've done enough already. All right? All right, guys, that was your reading. And don't forget to check out today's pick a card reading, because I know in isolation and quarantine, a lot of you have been thinking about your spiritual path and possible spiritual gifts that you might want to develop. And everybody has intuitive gifts, guys. Everybody fits in the planet. Anyway, I did a reading today. What is your spiritual gift? So if you don't know, you can check that out. And remember, it's not going to be your only spiritual gift. It's just what spirit wants you to work on at this particular moment in time. So find that link in the pinned comment down below, okay? Otherwise, I'm happy for your likes, shares, subscribes, your dislikes, because all of that helps the channel grow. And if you can click on any of the ads I play during the reading, that's great energy exchange. Guys, thank you so much. And thank you guys for the question. All right, take care. Bye.